with substance. Okay, and how style must be complemented with substance, and why machine to machine is incomplete without human to human touch is important, and that's how we are going to see. So let's begin with our first slide. Okay, can you see now the first slide clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
What topics we are going to cover? Power shifts to the connected customers. We will be covering on shift from exclusive to inclusive social communities, reverse innovation, paradoxes of marketing to connected customers, breaking the myths of connectivity, customer co-creation. Somebody's mic is on. Okay, conversion rate optimization, user and user experience, that is CRO and UX. You can get short notes on this, provided if it's a full exam. Otherwise, everything will be in the MCQs form. Then negative advocacy versus positive advocacy, promoted advocacy. What do you mean by that? And influential digital subcultures. These are the topics. These are the subtopics which we are going to cover in this. Now, there are 5 when the new business environment domain. Internet revolution is not something which has happened today or it has bursted, but instead has turned out to be an outgoing, powerful source of new technologies with significant business implications for much of this century. So there are 5 factors to consider while assessing the growth impact of IT in business world, both today and for the next 5 years. And what are they? What are they? They are the internet growth of technology convergence, transformation of business enterprises, global access of information, growth of knowledge and info-based economies, and emergence of search engines such as Google+. In fact, United States, Japan, Germany, and other giant industrial powers are being transformed from industrial-based economies to knowledge and information service-based economies, and they are manufacturing and are moving to lower wage countries. Are you getting my point, all of you? Are you understanding? Yes. So now we will see what are the power shifts to the connected customers. What are the power shifts? My full screen is shared, na? Can you see the full screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So power shifts to the connected customers. Marketing is, what is marketing? Marketing is about connecting or balancing the machine to machine with human to human connection in order to strengthen the customer enhancement. So let's take a quick look at the critical shifts where we see a movement of various elements incorporated in transformation from traditional to digital marketing. Okay, now what is the first one? First one, from segmentation and targeting to customer community confirmation. Now understand this, from segmentation and targeting to customer community confirmation. So what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? While segmentation and targeting are critical elements in determining brand's marketing strategy, they also highlight the linear nature of a brand's relationship with its customers, how brands make their decisions. Okay. Second, from brand positioning and differentiation to brand characters and codes. Now, here I have given examples also. Now, this is very important. What do you mean by brand characters and codes? It is inevitable for traditional positioning and differentiation in marketing to also undergo a change in connected areas, in connected eras. Customers today are armed with the latest information. You are armed with the latest information, right? You are always so savvy with the computers, with the social medias. So customers are today armed with the latest information, abundant know-how of the products, which empowers them to be the best judge to purchase the products. And this shows how well the brand has positioned itself in the market. In the age of digital marketing, brand needs to be dynamic and versatile in what message it delivers and how it delivers. But what should remain consistent is the brand character and codes, regardless of the message it gives. If I'm saying something and if my brand is not fulfilling that conditions, it will be not liked by others. So I believe that you know what is a brand character. The essence of brand character is evident in the features, characteristics, and the functional attributes of the products and services offered to the target market. Plus, the marketing and promotional tools and techniques ranging from print advertising, TV commercials, digital banners, social media posts, what else? Packaging of the products, hoardings and signages. All this give a character and an innate feel to the customers. The perfectly defined brand character has the power to elevate the normal brand to an iconic brand. Example I have given here is of Apple. Many examples are there. You can search. Example, Apple. The brand character of competence signifies the attributes of successful, reliable, and intelligent. It's an intelligent product. It's a reliable product. It's a successful product. Right? The giant Apple stand as a testimony of this character, as its products ranging from what are mobiles to the laptops, and they are highly durable. They offer excellence. Operational excellence is high and are intelligently planned, and the brand is a leader in the market. So you can give this example. The high-end retail brands like Michael Kors or Louis Vuitton are the perfect examples of brand character. Louis Vuitton, if you go in the market to buy a purse, ladies, you know what range it starts with. It starts with 1.5 to 2 lakhs. A small keychain will cost you around 35 to 40,000. So that's how they have developed their brands. From the normal brand, it has taken that brand to an iconic brand with keeping its character, brand code, brand character, brand voice intact. And that's what we are learning. So the high-end retail brands like Michael Kors or Louis Vuitton are the perfect examples of the brand character sophistication. Then soap brand, I can give example of Dove, fits the bill of the brand character of sincerity as the product of soaps, shampoos, and body washes connote the above character elements. Okay, and when I talk about brand code, what does brand code means? Brand code is what? A unique code. Brand code असतो, brand character पण पाहिजे, आणि brand voice also it is required. Okay, so this all put together makes a strong brand. Now, what is a brand code? A unique code which instantly allows you to recognize the brand. Okay, and this the most obvious brand codes come in the form of visual elements, graphics, or even in sound and smell. This include logos, this include color schemes, and even the tone of photography has to be the same. That is there in the brand code. Now examples we can give of MasterCard. MasterCard has been using their two iconic circle logo since 1968, and since then the brand has been well known for their interlinking circles of red and orange. You know that MasterCard, right? And then we come to the brand voice. Are you okay with my speed?
Yes.
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
understanding? Are you understanding?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
म्हणजे तुम्ही you can rewind it, listen again, make the notes of these things. No problem. Okay, because recording clippings also will be sent, but live is a different session. So now we will come to the brand voice. Words are important part of your brand identity. Words are important part of your brand identity when used effectively. They can shape the way your brand is perceived. Exactly. So it is not only important as to how your brand looks visually, but it is also important to define how it speaks. That's why your brand requires a definitive style of writing and speaking, often referred to as a tone of voice. As a tone of voice. Here also I will give you an example. Starbucks. Starbucks, its voice is functional, its voice is expressive, and what it allows the brand to create more space for relevance, for status, for connecting with friends, families, right? And joy. So that's what the brand voice says about it. Okay. Now we come from the selling 4 P's to commercializing 4 C's. Co-creation, currency, communal activation, and conversion. So co-creation examples, what are the examples of co-creation? Co-creation examples are Unilever, IKEA, so many are there.
Hello.
हॅलो, आवाज येत नाहीये मॅम.
Hello, Mohit. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I think there's a network issue.
Yeah, that might be the case, ma'am. Now here, Shilpa ma'am would be conducting sessions for the first 3 chapters, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, ma'am, you had sent a re-examination, ma'am, PDF, ma'am. What was that?
I again deleted it because to those who have already given the exam, they also started me asking the questions.
Okay,
It was
okay.
just for the students, those who had faced some issue and raised the grievance.
Okay.
And those students have already received the mail from the university.
Okay, ma'am.
I will check with the IT person. I've just messaged him.
What happened suddenly? I don't know.
Now you
What
are
happened
audible, ma'am.
suddenly. Hello, can you hear me, guys? I'm
Yes,
so
yes,
sorry.
ma'am.
The internet connection went off in middle.
Yes, ma'am.
Profusely sorry. Profusely sorry. Please share the screen. Yeah. Can you see now?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. Yeah. So now, social communities आपण कुठे होतो आता? From selling 4Ps to commercializing 4Cs, that is co-creation, currency, communal activation, and conversion. Okay, we were at this point, right? So,
Yes, ma'am.
काय तुम्हाला example दिलेलं मी? What example I had given you? Co-creation examples. I have given you plenty. Now we will take one of this and see what do you mean by co-creation. Take example of DHL. If I take the example of DHL, the world's largest courier is one of the fantastic examples to be quoted from above. The company invites customers to talk to DHL employees and brainstorm new initiatives to what you can say to help company increase its performances. One of the great ideas to come out of this sessions was the Parcelopter. Do you know Parcelopter? Parcelopter, they have developed a drone used for deliveries over challenging terrains. If the terrains are mountainous, if the terrains are very difficult to reach, they have developed Parcelopter. Such examples shows that co-creation is never out of reach. Even the world's largest company still looks for any, what you can say, innovative solutions. They have hosted workshops with customers in Germany and Singapore. Give more clients more satisfaction and to reach out more clientele. So these are one of the examples. You can give examples of Unilever. You can give wonderful examples of IKEA. Okay. So now by currency, we refer to the fluctuating prices, dynamic pricing based on data such as customer historical purchase patterns. What are the customers' historical purchase patterns? How it can be, data on the data can be connected on the past purchase patterns or preferences or proximity to the store. I can get easy car parking. I can park my bike very easily. So these are the things also which affects the sale of the store. Can the companies can achieve optimize profitability by more efficiently balancing the demand and the supply of the customers. So currency dynamic pricing is based on such customers' historical purchase patterns. Are you getting? Nowadays, e-commerce players make use of big data analytics and big data analysis to analytics to offer dynamic offerings, right? No, dynamic pricing, dynamic offering. Communal activation, it is in this connected world, there is instant access to the products and services. This calls for a greater community activation needs, wherein peers in close proximity can serve customers' needs and demands. Okay. Now, how promotion has transformed into conversation. Social media and other networking platforms have enabled customers to become more vocal in their response to brand messages. Customers on trusted online platforms gets engaged in conversations to evaluate brands and services. Hey, you like the brand? Oh yes, I liked it. Oh no, it's not that great. And that gives so much, whether I'm going to take the brand or whether I'm not going to take the brand. So customers on trusted online platforms gets engaged in conversations to evaluate the brands and services. Okay. So now let me see shift from exclusive to inclusive social communities. Just remind me when 1 hour gets over. Ajotikar madam, are you there?
Yes, madam.
We have half an hour left, so let's see how much we can complete.
Okay, madam.
Are you understanding, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Kalte, patte?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I going with okay speed or am I going fast?
Ma'am, it's good.
कळतंय ना okay speed आहे?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So shift from exclusive to inclusive social communities. Okay. Now digital and traditional marketing coexist and have their own roles to play across the world's journey, customer journey. Okay. And the traditional marketing still have its effectiveness in building customer awareness, but digital marketing plays an important role as customer builds a closer relationships with the brand. At micro levels, humans are embracing social inclusivity. In the online world, social media has redefined the way people interact with one another, enabling people to build relationships with brands without any geographic and demographic barriers. Right? You can definitely, I know the person from USA or I know the person from Afghanistan without any demographic barriers, without any geographic barriers. So in fact, all social media that they take a crowdsourcing approach, and that's a good example of social inclusivity. Social media drives social inclusivity and gives people a sense of belonging to their communities. Now, brands like Body Shop are building a strong commitment to social inclusivity with values such as support community trade. It is also why movements like Me Too was fought like wildfire, right? Me Too होता ना मध्ये? होता की नव्हतं? Students. Hello. Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can connect that. Body Shop is a very big brand. You get wonderful what creams, perfumes, then aromatic oils in the Body Shop, and it is
Yeah.
connected with the social inclusivity. The like social touch दिलेला आहे. What is that social touch? Support community trade. So such things are becoming more popular and popular. Now next we will come to the reverse innovation. Reverse innovation. So when I talk about reverse innovation, it is the strategy of innovating in the developing countries and then distributing these products in the developed countries. Follow? Understand the logic behind it. I am developing my product in the developing countries. And once the product gets popularity, once it is accepted, I put that product in the developed markets. Tap opportunity in emerging markets and pioneer values segments in wealthy countries, companies must learn reverse innovation. Company must learn developing products in countries like India and China and then distributing globally. Now, example, in May 2009, GE announced that over the next 6 years, it would spend $3 billion to create at least 100 healthcare innovations that would substantially lower the cost, increase access, and improve quality. What did GE in 2009 did? It announced that over the next 6 years, it would spend $3 billion to create at least 100 healthcare innovations that would substantially lower the cost, that would increase the access in the market and improve the quality of living. The products, what were the products? The products were electrocardiogram device and a portable PC-based ultrasound machine. The products were revolutionary, not only because of the small size and low price, but they were extraordinary because they were originally developed in the emerging economies. So developing in emerging economies, ECG for rural India and ultrasound machine for rural China. And how, and see the beauty, and now these machines are sold in United States, where they are now pioneering new uses of machines. So here we call the process that develop two machines and take them global is called global reverse innovation, because it is the opposite of globalization, because it is the opposite of globalization, taking them from India, from China, and then introducing in the United States, right? So it is global reverse innovation. Another example of reverse innovation, I can give you Nestle's Maggi brand, low cost, low fat fried noodles, developed for rural India and Pakistan, found a market in Australia and New Zealand as a healthy and a budget friendly alternative. So you can quote these examples if the question comes on reverse innovation. So you follow what is reverse innovation, guys? Everybody? Hello? Should we go to the next
Yes, ma'am.
slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now paradoxes. Paradoxes, what is the meaning of paradox? Can anybody tell me? What do you mean by paradoxes of marketing to connected customers? What do you mean by paradox? Anybody? Can anybody tell me? Hello? Are you attentive?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you attentive?
Yes, ma'am.
तो काय पॅराडॉक्सचा अर्थ काय बाळा? A situation or statement that seems impossible together is a paradox, ना? So paradoxes of marketing, अशी situation आहे की बाबा हे आणि हे आलं तर कसं पॉसिबल आहे? It's not possible to be possible. That's a paradox. Okay, so paradoxes of marketing to connected customers. Now connectivity here is arguably the most important game changer in the history of marketing. Connectivity also changes the way we see competition and consumers. Today, co-creation is so essential. A company must face a reality to win it must collaborate with X parties and even involve customer participation. So let's understand what are these four paradoxes, and let's see. So what is the first paradox? Connected customers are independent yet interconnected. Connected customers are idealistic yet discriminating. अरे idealistic असल्या discriminating कसा होऊ शकतो? पण होतं. Connected customers are independent yet interconnected. मग तो independent आहे, मग तो interconnected कसा असू शकतो? But it is the fact. Connected customers are digitally primed yet highly hands-on. How? Connected customers are active drivers yet lack confidence in choice. How? They have so much access. Why still they lack confidence in choice? So let's see that one by one. First, we will see connected customers are independent yet interconnected. So connected, a customer has a good knowledge of the products, right? So they are independent, but still rely on other connected consumers and brand voices to bolster their independence. Correct, no? Even if I am independent, but I still depend on others' opinion to check na, how many likes have come. Has the product been liked? Are there any comments? So first the research, and that research phase is independence. Then there's a research for online reviews and comments, and then beliefs about a product or service, and that is interconnectedness, right? So connected customers are independent yet interconnected. How? A customer, because they have a good knowledge of the products, so they are independent but still rely on other connected consumers and brand voices to bolster their independence. First, they research the phase, and that research phase is because they research in. That's why they are independent. Then there is a research for online reviews and comments. And then they believe whether I should buy the product or whether I should not buy the product. Is that service good or is that service not good? So there is interconnectedness. Follow? Let's move to the next point. Connected customers are idealistic yet discriminating. Connected customers are idealistic yet discriminating. There is a transparency between brands and consumers due to social media. Sometimes customers are increasingly skeptical of brands' authenticity. They are, quick to spot mismatches between the brands' claimed values and actual use benefits. Right? So even if I like the product, but still I have the choice to compare the product. Oh, no, this product was better, which I had bought. And it had this features than that product. It happens, right? So connected customers are idealistic, yet they are discriminating. Next, connected consumers are digitally primed, yet highly hands-on. What do you mean by this? No one disputes the fact that connected consumers are thinking digital first. There is no dispute. No one disputes the fact that connected consumers are thinking digital first. But in person, shopping is still going on strong. In fact, Retail Dive reported major growth in store concepts throughout 2018 with mega brands including IKEA and Barnes and Noble announcing smaller scale stores and e-commerce sites. So connected consumers are also rewarding retailers that integrate their digital and offline presence. You together integrated offline and their online presence. Follow everybody? Are you clear with till the third point?
Yes,
Should I go
ma'am.
to the next point? Yes. The next point, connected consumers are active drivers, yet lack confidence in choice. Why? They're active, no? On the side, and still why they lack confidence? Tell me. Our final paradox is that consumers are not passive, but are active drivers. The unlimited paradox we learned is the paradox of choice. The more choice we have, the more haunted we feel by the prospect of making the wrong choice. So many choices are in front of me. Oh my God, which should I pick? So, I'm haunted. So am I making the right choice? With more choices, we carry mixed feelings. We are overwhelmed. Anxiety develops, lack of confidence of selecting the best, and lack of decision making. Influenced by my friends, by my family. Oh, don't go for that, don't go for this. And what? Ultimately, confusion happens. So connected consumers are active drivers, yet lack confidence in choice. Did you follow it, everybody? Follow? Please reply yes or no. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
चलो screen on करो सब लोग, देखने दो मुझे सब लोग. Let me see you all. Where are all the participants? Fast video on. Let me check whether you are sleeping or active. Fast. 1 मिनिट पण लागत नाही स्क्रीन ऑन करायला. 4 जणच दिसतात मला, बाकीचे कुठे? Where are others, my dear? उमेश दिसला. हा कोण आहे? इथे तरी असू. हा, ओमकार दिसला आता. ओमकार कुठे लपला होतास? इथे कोण आहे? उमेश, येस. बलभीम, कसा आहेस? ऍक्टिव्ह आहेस ना? का गार्ड ऐकतोयस? मी विचारणार आहे उद्या काय काय घेतलंय ते. पहिली रिव्हिजन होणार आणि मग परत नेक्स्ट आपलं सेशन चालू होणार. रक्षणदा, येस. On. Who is this 2019, 21, 37? Who is this? Switch on your video fast. Where is he? हाँ? उमेश किधर है लेकिन है नहीं, दिख नहीं रहा है. Where is Umesh? Where is Abhay? Where is Abhay? Rakshana, switch on your video. 2 minutes. I will be checking whether you are on or you have switched on and moved somewhere else. सगळे असेच आहेत. पास व्हायचंय ना फर्स्ट क्लास मध्ये आपल्याला. महिन्याभरात we have exam in 1 month's time, guys. Be very serious. And I am covering the points. Remember, I am covering all the points, all the detailing part. You have to make the notes. I hope you are understanding that. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. Spoon feeding, no spoon feeding. I am covering all the points. Okay, so tell me, Ada. I want to see me. Where am I? Am I seen by you all? I'm
Yes,
not seen
ma'am.
on my screen. But
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Four paradoxes are clear. So brands that are marketing to connected consumers today must both respect the power consumers have over their own purchasing journey while catering their needs for reassurance and support. That is through easy returns or instant chat-based access to consumer assistance. Clear, all of you? Now we will go to the next point, that is breaking the myths of connectivity. Taking the myths of connectivity. Am I seen properly to you all? My face is seen properly to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So mobile connectivity is the basic level of connectivity. Next comes the experimental connectivity. Breaking the myths of connectivity we are talking about. Okay. What do you mean by breaking the myths of connectivity? Mobile connectivity is the basic connectivity. Next comes the experimental connectivity in which the internet is used for superior services. The ultimate level is social connectivity, which is connecting with consumers and community. Now, I will give you example. A big challenge with KitKat. Example देते हैं मेरे मन में. A big challenge with KitKat was about contemporizing its Cadbury for the fast changing digital and social media, and at the same time staying focused and not moving away on its historical fundamentals. Followed the core 4-layer bar of chocolate and wafer, the iconic packaging and its logo, have a KitKat slogan, have a smile, have a KitKat, are still consistent for a long time. Do you agree with me? Who likes KitKat? I like KitKat.
Yes.
You like KitKat?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So see the
Great
iconic, so many years we are having that same thing, no? 4-layered wafer Cadbury with that iconic packaging and its logo and a smile, have a KitKat, have a smile, have a smile, have a KitKat, are still persistent after a long time. And what has rapidly changed is the way that brand engages with consumers to bring proposition to life. When and where they are receptive based on the deep understanding of how the target consumers are living their lives. They are doing a lot of research. They are doing how the style of the people are changing and what all things we have to do in that. So you can take that brand. The Cadbury you can go for. Cadbury brand. Okay. The next slide is this is about the myths. There are many myths. Okay. There are around 12 myths which we are going to study. What is the time? 12:15. We want to continue this today or next in my next lecture. Are you okay with the speed? Are you understanding? Or should we cover the myths and then we go to the next chapter tomorrow? What do you feel? Tell me.
Yeah.
Hello. Myths करायचे का आज?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
अरे बापरे, $1 million क्वेश्चन विचारलाय मॅडमनी, नाही कसं म्हणायचं? करेक्ट नो? Oh, it's easy. Let's at least finish first 5 minutes today. Okay? In 15 minutes, let's finish first 5 minutes. 12 minutes I will not complete today. Let's keep it for the next session. But let's complete with the first myth. Participating in events that require face time should be your marketing. Bread and butter. Should be your marketing, bread and butter. Participating in events that require face time should be your bread and butter. Consumers wants to know your practice online, and it is here where you can offer a connection that can offer a connection that can be reinforced in every post, that can be reinforced in every blog, and can and every touch point along the branding. Okay, so that requires the face time, because if you are disconnected, nobody is going to look after it. Digital marketing is a quick fix. What is digital marketing? A quick fix. If you just read the website and don't expect, you will not expect immediate results. You have to wait. I did my website, so colorful, so beautiful. Okay, I should get my results immediately the next day. But it's not going to happen. You have to take multiple efforts to spread across various channels and continual touch with consumers to increase engagement. Invest in meeting the marketing team to talk about the data wins, new opportunities, and progress across channels. You have to invest wisely. The less you invest, the longer it will take you to get the results. So results take time and money, and there is no way about this. Follow everybody? So digital marketing is a quick fix. Myth hai thi. A pretty website is necessary. Third myth. What is the third myth? A pretty website is necessary. A bad website is likely worse than having no website. Your website should have powerful slogans, strong colors, vibrant images, and a proper story. Just a pretty website and you will get a lot of customers flow on it. It's not going to happen. So you have to have powerful slogans. You have to have good color combinations. You have to have vibrant images. You have to have a very strong story, proper story. Then take the user experience into account by ensuring your site is user friendly or no. Then ask these questions. If it's a medical website, who is my website? If example me dete, if it's a medical website, mala develop karaichi hai. So if it's a medical website, who is my website primarily for? Is navigation easy to use or no? Does the site have good speed and works well on mobile phones? Can someone figure out how can we assess the consumers quickly? Are your social sites listed and linked to from your home page? Do you have a built out content library with consumer friendly blogs compiled with helpful statistics, powerful stories, rich provider profiles, and solid information backed by experts? So these are some of the questions you can ask. And don't depend on your practice manager who can do all this in their spare time. You have to invest your time and get your mission across. Clear? So that requires to develop a good website, a good pretty website. Just keeping it with nice things. Character पाहिजे, code पाहिजे, brand character पाहिजे, brand code पाहिजे, and काय पाहिजे आपल्याला त्याच्यात? Personality needs to be defined in that. Fourth one, a blog post are waste of time and marketing budget. Building a blog, a myth, it's a myth. Building a blog or your website can be cumbersome. Cumbersome means very, very difficult, very tiring, very so many obligations in it. So it can be cumbersome if you are relying on your administrative team, right in their spare time. Oh, in your spare time, you make this website. It's not going to be so easy. You are asking doctors to write your waiting time. If you are asking doctors to write, give me on my website your opinion, you will wait throughout because doctors are too busy. You will miss your library deadline. So it will be very helpful if you engage digital marketing experts who are excellent in connect creation. Content creation. You have to have good experts who can help you with this. Fifth one is what? Your website should focus on your abilities. Your website should focus on your core areas, your values, your abilities. If it's your shop of gift items, then put your customer first. If you are in healthcare services, then put your patient first. You have to put essential information that is supportive, that is helpful and timely, while also remembering that story sells. The story sells. But the story has to be really strong. It should be supported with relevant features. Right? So that is all about. Sixth is online advertisement doesn't work. Online advertisements doesn't work. Now from this onwards, we will do tomorrow. I hope we will do it the next day, the next session. So what we all studied today, let's do a quick revision. We studied about the 5 factors while assessing the growth impact of IT in business world, and they were internet growth, of technology conversions. It was transformation of business enterprises, global access information, growth of knowledge and info-based economies, and emergence of search engines such as Google. Okay, I'm taking a quick review. Okay, so परत एकदा brushing होईल आपलं. Next is power shifts to the connected customers. In that we looked out for A, B, C. And ABC. A was from segmentation and targeting to customer community confirmation. Then was from customer community confirmation, कळलं ना काय होतं ते? Various elements incorporated in transformation from traditional to digital marketing. Okay. Then it was from what you can say, segmentation and targeting all critical elements in determining brand's marketing strategy. It also highlights the linear nature of brand's relationship with its customers, how brands make their decisions. Comes in branding, in segmentation and targeting to customer community confirmation. Brand positioning झालं, त्याच्यात we have given the examples of Apple, I have given you the example of Michael Kors, I have given you the example of Louis Vuitton. Then brand code also, there are plenty of examples. Brand code means the color schemes, the logos, the photography, everything has to be the same. Mastercard. So फक्त logo बघितल्यावर आपल्याला कळतं की oh, this is this brand, oh, this is Nike brand, oh, this is ICICI company. Okay, and brand voice also is very important. Sophistication. Then comes what? Your from selling 4 P's to commercializing 4 C's, that is co-creation, co-currency, communal activation, and conversion. Are you there with me, all of you? Hello?
Yes,
ma'am.
काय काय त्याच्यात? You can give the co-creation examples. IKEAचं देऊ शकता किंवा कोकोकोला देऊ शकता किंवा DHL देऊ शकता. DHLचं कुठलं मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं होतं, parcel opto, where the deliveries can be done to the different to the what you can say difficult terrains. So you can give that example. It's a wonderful example. then you can currencyचं सांगितलेलं तुम्हाला नंतर communal activation. What do you mean by communal activation? Wherein peers in close proximity can serve customer needs and demands. So communal activation is also important. How promotion has transformed into conversation, that also we studied. Then shift from exclusive to inclusive, from 5 P's to 5 A's. हे केलेलं आपण ब्रँड 5 P's to 5 A's केलं ना. Ask, advise, assess, arrange are basically steps that make you do the research first and then suggest a solution and then help out sell your product. Okay. Reverse innovation. You can give a lot of examples in the reverse innovation. And then paradoxes, 4 paradoxes, which we did. Connected customers are independent yet interconnected. Connected customers are idealistic yet discriminating. Connected consumers are digitally primed yet highly hands-on. Connected consumers are active drivers and yet lack confidence in choice. Then is the breaking myths of connectivity. There are 12 myths and we have completed 5 myths. Okay. Participating in events that require face time should be your marketing bread and butter. Digital marketing is a quick fix. Is it a quick fix, digital marketing? Can anybody tell me? Hello? ते मला काय तुम्ही ऐकताय नाही ऐकताय काय कळतच नाही रे बाळांनो. Are you digital marketing is a quick fix? If you just read it to your website and don't expect for immediate results, you have to have multiple efforts to spread across various channels and continual touch with consumers to increase engagement in meeting and marketing the team, to talk about the data wins, to have new opportunities and progress across channels. Okay, digital quickness. Pretty website is just not suffix your purpose. You have to have a powerful slogans, you have to have a good color scheme, you have to have vibrant images, you have to have a strong story, right? Then blog posts are waste of time. Building a blog on your website can be cumbersome if you rely only on your administrative team, that you work in spare time and you create the blog for me. It's not going to be so easy. You have to spend your own time. You have to appoint digital marketing experts who are excellent in co-creation contents. Okay. And myth 5, your website should focus on your abilities. If it is your shop or if it is your gift items, then your customers has to be first. If you are relating with your if it's a pharma ad, then your patients are to be the first. You have to put essential information that is very supportive, helpful and timely, while also remembering that story sells. Are you clear with it? Clear, all of you? Tomorrow we will go to the 6th one, which is online advertising doesn't work. No one uses online reviews to determine healthcare reviews and all those 12 things. Then customer co-creation, then what is CRO, that is conversion rate optimization, user experience, and then that's over. So we will finish off tomorrow quite early. So I think okay, so I'll stop the share now. So okay everyone, so I will tell you the timings of tomorrow's session. Probably the same time we will meet tomorrow. Is it okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
followed everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
एक दोन नकोच येस म्हणतात, बाकीचे काय म्हणतायत?
Yes, ma'am.
कळलं ना? तर ह्याच्यावरती डिटेलिंग करा सगळं. Find out the notes. I have written the book on this also. Okay. So I will give you the online link. Refer to this book. सगळे डिटेल्स दिलेले आहेत पुस्तकातले. फिलिप कोटलरचे पण आहेत, प्लस हे पण आहे, प्लस साइट्स वर पण भरपूर तुम्हाला मिळतं. You can speak with Kadlak sir, the librarian. He will also guide you with which books to use. Marketing 4.0 has been the book written. I am the author of one of the books. Okay, so you can go through the details of this book. Are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think we will end here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.